As a healthcare assistant, having a well-structured CV is crucial when applying for jobs in the UK healthcare sector. So in this video, I'm going to be talking you through the process of putting together a CV that meets the UK standard of CV writing. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you are new to this channel, my name is Stephen Ojo, and all I do in this channel is to research on information that will help people in Africa, India, and the rest of the world to travel abroad to seek for opportunities, to study, to settle, to search for job, and for other purposes. And if this is something you would like to hear or like to watch when you come to YouTube, please kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel below. And as for my returning subscribers, thank you very much for sticking around. You guys are amazing. First, it is important to understand what UK healthcare employers are looking for in healthcare assistant. They typically want to see that you have the relevant qualifications in the healthcare sector, or you have the experience in social care, and that you have worked in healthcare sector before, or you have an experience that is, or skills that are transferable that you can use as a healthcare assistant. So the right skills such as good communication, empathy, and the ability to work under pressure, they would, look out for all of this in your CV. So the first section of your CV should be your personal details. This includes your name, your address, phone number, and your email address. Make sure that your contact details are correct, they are accurate and up to date, because you wouldn't want a situation where they will try to reach you and your number would not be reachable. So that's the first session. So the second session of your CV should include your personal statement, like the one they also call professional profile. So this is the session where you can, summarize your experience, your qualifications, and your skills. So in this session, make sure that you are concise and focus on what makes you the best fit for the role that you are applying for. And then there is the third section. So this section includes your education and qualifications. So this includes any maybe diplomas or any certificates or degrees that you have earned so far, or any relevant certificate in the field that you are applying to work in. So you list them in chronological order, starting with the most recent. So, and the fourth section is about your work experience. So include any relevant jobs you have or you have held in the healthcare sector. List your job title, the name of the organization where you worked, and the dates you worked there. So you have to always include the date so that you ensure that there is no gap in your working. The fifth section includes your skills and attributes. So in this section, this is where you can highlight your personal qualities, such as that you have excellent communication skills, that you have the ability to work under pressure, as so many people would always like to use, and that you have the capacity to work in team environment. That's a very important aspect. If you are applying as a healthcare worker in the UK, you must have the ability to work in a team, because you'll be working in a team of other professionals. So the final section of your CV should include any professional development or additional training or courses you have taken. This can include any advanced courses in healthcare or first aid training. This will actually give you an edge over other applicants who may not have the opportunity of having these other certificates. So to ensure that your CV is UK standard, you have to make sure that it's not longer than 2 to 3 pages, and you use bullet points where possible. Instead of using numbers, use bullet point and make sure all grammar and spelling is correct. So that's basically the structure, the how your UK CV should look like. So I'm not going to be discussing with you those flowery expressions in your CV, like in your professional profile. You say you're compassionate and dedicated healthcare assistant with over, say, 5 years experience in providing quality care, quality patient care, possessing excellent verbal and written communication skills with the ability to establish and maintain strong relationship with patients, families, and colleagues, a reliable and trustworthy team player who is, enthusiastic about developing new skills and knowledge to improve the outcomes of patient care. So you would want to use some lovely expressions that will actually sell you out. So, and when you come to the area of the skills or the core skills, you talk about patient care, medication management, healthcare and safety regulations, patient assessments, record keeping, infection control, first aid, food and hygiene. We talk about protocols, teamwork, and compassionate and empathetic. And thereafter, you talk about your work experience. In your work experience, you have to make sure you put the name of the organization you work for, the dates from what year to what year. You also give duties like providing patient care and support to a diverse range of patients with different medical conditions, including maybe dementia, cardiovascular diseases, and neurological disorders. You also talk about if you did the administration of medication and treatment as directed by healthcare professionals. You also mentioned that you conducted patient assessment and with other healthcare professionals to ensure quality patient care and ensure health and safety regulations were adhered to in all aspects of patient care. So you can also mention that you maintained accurate and up-to-date patient records using electronic systems, complying with all infection control measures, including hand washing, wearing protective equipment, observing isolation protocols, providing first aid to patients in emergency situations. You would also want to express that you support colleagues in the delivery of patient care and contributed to the team. So, in the section that talks about your educational education and qualifications, you would want to name the name of the institution you attended, the course you studied, the date that you attended that institution, and then you name the certificate that you obtained from that institution and the body that awarded it and the date. So, um, as for the last part, that is usually the references, it is not very fashionable to add your reference in the CV. So in UK, you usually would leave that place blank. So they will request for your references when they need it. So references are usually provided on request in the UK. So if you factor all of this into your CV, following this procedure and making sure that you know the right words to use the industry expression, in the registered words to use in your CV, you would be able to, capture the employer to have a double look on your CV and they'll be able to give you a call for an interview. So if you derive value from this video, please kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel as we will be bringing to you many of these innovative and many of these information that will help you to land that your dream job, that will help you to migrate from one country to the other, or help you to get settlement in the country you are currently residing in, and other benefit that will come with this. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you in my next video.